What's up, Grass Grind family? This is Chris, back on the Grass Grind. So today, it's a little bit slow today. As you can see, grass is not really growing that good. We need a lot of rain. I mean, everything is super dry and everything is drying up, but just getting a couple of things together. And one thing that I forgot to do a review on is the Ryan Lawnaire 5 easy steer technology. So the reason I picked this up is because I wanted to try to be a little bit different, try a couple of things, a couple of different extra services that we haven't done before, and you know, I wanted to try aerating. But I really like this machine. Really like this machine. As you can see, this is the throttle right here. This is your handle right here that gets this going right here, this drum. And the cool thing that I like about this drum, you can see I used it in the spring, so it's kind of scratched up. But the cool thing about this drum is that you can add water. You can see I haven't used it in a while. You can see those little spider webs, spider babies in there. But anyway, you can add water in there, and that way it gives it more weight. Okay. Also, a thing that I like here, that's if you pull this back right here, this is a weight. If I can, it's hard to do it with one hand, but this is a weight right here. So that's added weight, which is really good when you're really trying to get a lot of pressure on the lawn. Let me try to put this back in. But when you're trying to get a lot of pressure on the lawn, the weights really do help, just depending on what kind of soil you have and what you're going to be aerating. And you know, that's one thing that I do like about it. I did end up going with the GX 120. I don't know if you can see that. I really like Honda engines, and I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. Okay, so I mean, really overall, this has been a really strong machine. I did try to get it done this spring, and did pretty good. Did it pretty good pricing wise. Still trying to figure out how to price this and what's the best way to do it. One thing that I did have not really an issue with, but one thing that did happen is, if you can see down here, this pin right here, this came out on me when I was in a lawn. So I don't know if, you know, it was something that I did wrong, if I turned wrong, if it wasn't in tight, but that did fall off, and that did not make it fun to try to finish off that aeration. It's been sitting for a while. Of course, I haven't used it since the spring, but you know, it's a pretty good machine. So what you got here, you got your chain here. Okay, I still got the tag on it. Okay, there goes your on and off switch. Like I said, you can get your water filled drum. And I'm gonna try to start this thing up. I haven't started it in a long time, so I'm gonna try to start this thing up and see if it starts up. But solid machine, very solid. Really like it. So I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Okay, there you go. That's your choke. Okay, you put your gas here. Okay, filter. So I'm gonna try to start this thing up. Well, it started. I didn't even think I would start. Maybe I don't have this in the right. Okay, gas is on. Let me turn back this way, see if it works. Smoking a little bit. Basically what it is, you know, aerating is really important for the lawn, as you guys know. And these tines here, what I like about these tines are they're replaceable. Let me turn this off for a minute so you can hear me. But what I do like about this is that these tines are replaceable. So if you have any issues with it, I didn't clean it that good, but if you have any issues, you can just pretty much take them off and replace them. But these are pretty heavy duty, so I don't think that I'll have too much of an issue with it. As you can see, so I'm going to try to start it back up again and kind of show you guys how this thing works. Let's see. Maybe I turned it off. Let's see. Oh, look. I've been looking for this. Never know what you find when you start this stuff up. So basically what it is, I'll let it warm up a little bit. Basically what it is, when you hold this lever down here, okay, start to spin, and that's what drives, that right there is what drives the aerator, okay? And you'll have to lift, you'll have to drop your tine. So one really important thing is that you want to make sure that you have your drum, you give some momentum for your drum. That way when you drop the tines, it won't grab and just go. Okay, you want to make sure you build that momentum up, drop the tines, and it'll be a lot easier. Okay, and like I said, these just drop. Okay, just like that, and then you lift it back up. Okay, really easy, really simple. Now it was a big learning curve. You want to help me? It was a big learning curve trying to figure out how to do this. So I got Sarah out here. I can't show you her right now, but I got Sarah out here, and I'm going to kind of show you guys, you know, a little bit how it goes. I know you guys probably already seen it. So basically what it is, really simple. Hold on, I got the phone's playing some music or something. But really simple, but I do have to tell you guys that it does wear on your body. So with me being a beginner doing the aeration, the walk behind was good for me, but probably in the future I'll probably be looking for the standard version, because you can, you know, it's not so much lifting, it's not, this thing will pull you, and I'm 200. No, watch your step right there. No, I'm probably about 260, 6'4", and
actually guys, he's like 280 and he's 6'5".
Well, I lost the camera adds on about 5-10 pounds.
Okay.
But anyway, this thing will drag you. Okay, so you want to make sure that, you know, you're prepared for that. Days that I'm doing aeration, I make sure I get a good night's sleep and probably take some energy drink.
Yeah, and then on top of it, when you get home, he takes a lot of ibuprofen, guys.
Yeah, so it'll definitely wear you out. But overall, I mean, I really do like it. I'll take that. Overall, I really do like it. Here you go. I really do like it. I think it's a really, really good buy, and I would definitely recommend it. Like I said.
Wait, guys, look. Wait, hold on.
What?
So these are what your pebbles look like, right? Oh, or wait, is that a turd? Oh, that's a turd.
Yeah, that's a turd.
Wow, that was gross.
No, but that's pretty much how it looks like. I don't know if I can find any where I aerated at. They're not coming out the greatest because it's so dry, but to me it seemed like it should be deeper than that. But I just kind of did a little first time go around with it. But overall, really, really solid machine. And I got this from Workforce Outdoor Power. Zoom in so you guys and ladies can see that. And they gave me a really good price. We paid it off, we didn't finance it, and we make money with it. So right now it's not quite the time to start getting the aerations done, but I mean it is getting close. So you know, I want to start it up, prepare it, make sure, excuse me, everything is in working order. And I suggest that you keep some of these pins, okay, these pins right here. I think you can see it better on that side. Just keep some extra ones. I don't know how I did it, but you know, it happened. And that's something that you know, I was kind of stuck where I would have to turn around, put the wheel on, go straight, and then you had to look as if, you know, your wheel didn't fall off. So just in case another customer was looking, you know, it looks like you know what you're doing. But overall, really, really solid machine, really solid machine. And it gets the job done, you know. Not too bad. It was a bigger purchase at the time, so I was a little bit nervous about it. But you know, you have to get out there, you have to talk to customers, because you know, I didn't know what aeration was at first. So I had to learn about aeration, get the machine, practice on it, and then I could explain to the customers, hey, this is why I recommend aeration and overseeding, which, you know, overseeding is simple. You get your spreader, you get some really good premium grass seed, and you know, you're good to go. So that's pretty much about it with this machine. I'm not really gonna run it too tough because I don't feel like doing it today and it's hot. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick overview, and you know, hopefully you guys will pick it up, or maybe get the standard model. So just wanted to kind of show you guys that we're getting prepped for tomorrow, because it was kind of light last week, and we're getting prepared for the customers that want their lawn mowed this week. Okay, so this is Chris on the grass grind. Always invest in yourself and keep grinding every day. Every day, even when it's hot and the grass is burnt. You see it every day. Okay.